Okay, so I've been using the generator now for over a month. I can finally get into all the things that this does. Right now I have it on remote chakras preset. So it's sending me chakra frequencies, like a third eye opening one too, like some spiritual ones. And so it's sending it to me through these remote things. I'll get all into it. So right now I think I should probably start right here. So this is the version that I bought from the company that makes this, it runs standalone, but you do need a computer with this. So I'll show you what that looks like later. But for now, when you get the Spooky2, the same one that I got, you start off with a quick guide. So I'll give you a basic show, a rundown of like all the things it does. And it comes with all these different things. So this is what the inside looks like. Okay, so a simple explanation for what this does, and the first thing you're going to want to do is, this is a frequency generator, and it has two generators, which are out right here. You can see G1, G2, and you're supposed to have this plugged in. I just unplugged it, but this generator also comes with these frequency boost module things, and so you can use lower powered things on this side and high powered stuff on this side. Sometimes you need to use it for these. And so what this is this sends frequencies remotely through your DNA, and I already have a set here where you just clip off a fingernail and you put it inside. It gives you a bunch of stickers. I've already tried a bunch on. And apparently how this works is there's a magnet on the top and a coil on the bottom, and it clicks the coil at a certain frequency that resonates with the magnet, creates Tesla waves, and it sends you healing frequencies or whatever frequencies that you're running on this to you or whoever you have it going on. And because there's two generators, you can have this running on yourself like twice, like doing two different presets, or you can do two separate people. There's they also give you a sample digitizer where you can put something like your fingernail in here, or essential oils, or anything, I guess, organic, and then you can just flip it like this. Then you gotta pinch it, and you need this connected to the computer in order to pick it up. But yeah, so basically when you're first starting out, you want to start out with this remote thing, and all you gotta do is just put your little sticker in there, and then you just get it going. Before I show off the rest, I'm gonna quick show you how you start this up. And so again, this is the model where it has its own presets saved in it, but you definitely need a computer to work the program and to get the right presets for the right tool that you're using and for the right frequencies that you want to use. So first, I'm gonna start it up, Spooky2, and you're going to have the two generators. And again, so it recommends that you do the remote thing first. So the reason why is I put in a remote starter terrain. So the rest of these are a lot of like trying to figure out how this works and whatever. This is like the basic of what you need. And so they call it terrain because it like does terrain work on your body, of getting rid of metals, chemicals, all the bad stuff, and it sets you up so that you can receive some of the other stuff I'm going to show you later a little bit better. So now what you want to do is press start, and a lot of times I just do loop, so it just keeps it looping. But if you just do start, then it'll stop when it's done with the entire preset of all the frequencies it's going to go through. But right now it's giving me frequency treatment, and you can notice on the end here when this clicks. One of the next ones the guide will show you to use is this Pemf coil one. It's like a magnetic coil in the middle here, and you can just put this on like random spots on your body. I never use it, so I'm not going to show you any example, but it's an option. Okay, so the next few accessories are for cold light therapy, which when I first got this, I was really excited to try. And so it comes with two accessories. This one, where you can put this in your ears or in your nose. I wasn't the biggest fan of that, so I don't do this one too much. But it also comes with this wrist one that I put in my ankle here, just to show you guys. And while I was first trying this, a long time ago, I broke my ankle in this same area, so I first wanted to try it in this area, and I did feel a lot better after about a week of trying it. But with cold light therapy, again, there's a lot of research done on this. It's used in Russia all over the place. They have, it's also well known for acne, getting rid of acne too. But I made this general cold laser therapy, custom one that I can show you. And when you press start, it shoots red light. And like I was saying, you could put it on your wrist because you have a lot of blood vessels there, and it helps clean out your blood after a while. And you're supposed to use sunglasses, but I never put these on. Just don't look at the light and you'll be fine, because you can have a seizure. Okay, so these accessories are the most powerful treatment that this thing can offer, or came with. And this is the TENS pads. Basically, you just stick these pads on different parts of your body. And it also comes with these ones too, where you can hold onto one, this one with your other hand, and you get sort of like a frequency sweep throughout your body. But this is mainly where most of the healing and frequency work is at. This is also how you do like a frequency sort of like sweep of your body, where it picks up on frequencies that are there that aren't supposed to be there, because your body is supposed to have a certain frequency harmony. So it's all on the computer at that point, and I'll show you the rest on there. So this is the program that you have to use in order to use the generator. You need certain frequencies and to run it at certain amplitudes and all that stuff. So I'll just give you a quick breakdown of how this program works. Basically, you only need the first few up to the control. So you start off with the presets, and you get programs, which are the specific frequencies. Then you can go to settings, and then it shows you the exact waveform and everything, like all the custom stuff that you need, the amplitude. And then control is basically when you're running a program onto a generator. So I'm going to go to presets real quick, and I'm going to give you like a basic rundown. So starting on the top for biofeedback, so that's what I was talking about, like doing a frequency sweep. This is what you need the TENS pads for, and basically you just do a scan of your body, and it looks for certain frequencies that aren't in harmony, and then it'll target those. We have some COVID ones, and right now I'm connected, so I'm going to do COVID, graphene oxide remove. I'm going to show you just real quick like how you get this started. So you just double click this, go to control, overwrite generator. And so I have this hooked on 4, I'm pretty sure. And now all I have to do is just press start, and then the amplitude starts to go up. And sometimes you can feel these. I don't feel this one because the frequency is really high, but if it's a lower frequency, then you can feel your muscles start to twitch. Going back to the terrain thing that I was talking about earlier, that's the very first thing that you're actually going to want to do. So I'm going to look for detox, terrain protocol, and then it wants you to do the remote one first. And so you can do terrain, and then non-violent terrain, and mercury. So if I click on this one and then go to the settings, you can see like the waveforms. If I do like a DNA, cold, coil, you get a different type of waveform. So yeah, there's a bunch of different ones for like cold, bacteria, more COVID, diseases, fungi, phages, parasites, influenza. I only usually go for the presets because it just has all the good stuff that you'd want to look for. You got like regeneration for contact. So if you want to make your own custom preset, what you want to do is go to the shell presets and then just find any one of them that you want to use. We can use plasma. angry DNA. So a lot of these are like self-explanatory. You want to make sure that you use the exact right preset that you want to put a certain program to, because let's say you put a program for cancer cells, you don't want to use cancer cells on a healing sort of waveform. You don't want to heal cancer into you. You'd want to find like something like plasma killing and then shoot that through you. So what we're going to do is double click this for plasma killing. Then we go to program and we can look for anything, acne, all these things. I'm actually going to do a different one because contact is a lot easier. You got killing and then also healing. So I'll do killing and then probably just any of these would work. You want to double check which database you're pulling from. Obviously some of these make sense like DNA, but some other of these are like from certain people or like it works for a certain thing. So we'll do like kill on acne, and then what you would do is you would go to the control. I'm gonna stop this one and then just do this, and then it pulls up all the frequencies that it's gonna do. And if we go to settings, this is the waveform that it's gonna use, because this is the waveform that we chose for killing. If I do healing instead, it's gonna be different. I'm excited to try plasma because they have environmental ones, and you could do something like environmental sweep, like kill the mold and slime that's in your home. Plasma is just overall highly effective in the way that it's used, and I can start explaining that next. Basically, Rife machines have a long history. As I keep saying, plasma is the most effective one, because if you Google, does sending EM waves through plasma create transverse waves, the government-controlled search engine can't lie to you. It's the same scalar Tesla waves. Everything in reality is waves in frequency. In the 1970s, a Soviet biologist confirmed through the Kaznichev experiments that dying cells transfer biophotons of coded information that it's dying. The coded information is a certain frequency that can be picked up by other healthy cells, and those cells end up dying. The Priori machine had almost $3 million worth of funding from the French government. About 50 top French scientists and researchers plus hundreds of other witnesses watched the machine pull off 100% cures by sending phase conjugate waves through plasma on test rats with cancer. Remember how a photon is a packet of light, right? And that packet is basically going forward in time? Phase conjugation is the only real thing in physics that describe a reverse time wave. So if you pick up the frequency of dying cells and play the phase conjugate of that frequency back at those cells start regenerating. I have to be vague here because of the powers that be, but let's be honest, you do research into any of this and you'll find out that government contractors are hiding reverse engineered technology that can regenerate limbs and cure anything through the same physics. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Now that you know the history of behind all this and how it works, if I were to recommend any of them, it'd be the plasma one, because that's the one that really works. But I wouldn't recommend the GeneratorX Pro too much unless you really want to do standalone frequencies. But if you just want to get started into this, I'd probably just get the cheap one and just go straight for the remote, what I'm doing right now, and also the contact one. But if money's not an issue for you, or if you feel like investing in one, then I would definitely get a plasma one.